What's up, everybody? Welcome
What's
back
up?
to Ep.2 of Holla at
Oh,
Your Girls. Holla at
holla
your
at
girls,
your
holla at
girls.
your girls, holla at your girls, holla at your girls. Hey, hey,
I would
hey.
shake, but then I might, you know,
Shake something
gotta
loose.
keep, yeah, pop a button is what's gonna happen. Oh,
Anyway, I am your girl, Mrs. Doll, and my co-host is
Shantae. Just Shantae. But
welcome,
yeah,
welcome, welcome
just
to
me.
the second episode, which is kind of like a special episode, bonus
Yeah,
episode. I'm gonna put it out there. Um, Unfortunately, our other co-host Rose could not be with us. She is with her family,
yeah.
which she should be, and she's just enjoying some time, much needed rest from her work and everything else. So shout out to Rose. Um, and what we're going to do, it's not going to be too long of an episode, but I wanted to start kind of like getting you guys' feedback. If you've listened to the first episode, you know that was the introduction. You know
Yeah.
that's what you heard, what our visions were as far as this podcast is concerned. And, you know, we just kind of want to be able to have you guys' input, you know what I mean? And if y'all drop some bars or some dope suggestions or
Yeah.
comments, whatever, we would love to be able to uh put those on our next episode if possible, and or you know, we just shoot the breeze with y'all on here now. So let's get started. First off, I want to say thank you to our sponsor Anchor. If you have not
Encore.
heard about Anchor, please download the app. That is
Yeah.
mainly where our episodes will drop, but we are on 6 platforms as
Ooh.
well. And those links will be posted in the YouTube video descripciones. Okay?
Oh, six. Do you
All
care to
right, gangster.
name the six? Name them.
We have radio. We
And I'm
have
gonna
and
Google Play,
we have Google
Spotify.
Podcasts, we have Radio Public, we have Breaker, we have Pocket Cast, we have Spotify, and then of course Anchor, which makes 6.
Six.
All right.
Six.
So yeah, definitely just listen in, post it. And I am looking forward to hearing you guys' feedback about every episode we have. If it's something that maybe hits you, experiences you could share, you know, whatever. We're always here. We want to grow with you as a family. As we grow, we want to see y'all. We want to just be in touch with our listeners and supporters. So we would just want to say thank you. The title of this is called Thank Y'all because we thank y'all.
Oh, we do. We thank
And
y'all.
in honor of Thanksgiving coming up, we just want to say one of the things that we are thankful for is our listeners and our supporters. All right.
We love you
So
guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I thought it would be easy, but it's more difficult than we anticipated. So,
mhm,
but
especially the
because,
second
right, but because we love to talk ish and we like to have a lot of fun, it's worth it. And it's worth it to
deep
talk to
down. Let
y'all.
me get some more flannel. I don't own no flannel, but you know what? I
Carmen,
feel
you
like
live
you've
in
inspired
a
me.
state that is like, I don't want to
And
say it.
and and
You should have one.
and and
Old Navy, $13. Girl, get your life. Get
Target
your life.
has whole pajama sets for all the family for
Yes, I
Black.
have that too. But this
And
is
I'm
not a
thinking
part of it.
about getting that and making my husband wear it and making him.
Wow.
Yes, I am. It's about to happen.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
And then
ready and
it's not
waiting.
gonna be totally so much fun because my chainsaw.
Listen,
Um,
I'm I can't wait for those pictures. I'm gonna get a flood. Well,
yeah.
she's just gonna be like, pew,
Here's a picture of my family. Here's a picture of my one child, and then my another child, and then my
This
another
is all of
child.
us together. This is all of us sitting down. This is all of
I
us
have,
standing.
I have 4 children, one of them being a husband. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
I don't. So my Christmas pictures to Carmen are going to be just me beside a Christmas tree, and we're going to call it a day.
You're like,
And then it's over. And then what you're going to get 2 days later is my birthday photos. Now that's a whole other thing.
Erica, we can't skip straight to Christmas. We still gotta have Thanksgiving dinner. I just got my friend. I helped my friend make me a 7 pound cake. Okay. Got pumpkin roll. We got a lot of things we need to eat and gain weight on.
Yeah, I don't
It's a
be doing nothing. I
crucial,
just
crucial time of the year. All right.
Is it
So
really that deep though? Like
it's not because Thanksgiving
let's
is
have a
mostly
Thanksgiving
fat.
conversation. Is it that deep
No,
for Thanksgiving in the States? Is it that deep?
no.
Okay.
Because most of us know that Thanksgiving was not so thankful between the Pilgrims and the Indians, or the Native Americans, I should say, rather.
Honestly, sometimes when people celebrate it really hardcore, I just think, wow, they must love to eat over bloodshed and dead bodies.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Christmas, Columbus Day. We're like, it's a
Yeah.
free day off, though.
Yeah. And I want to
It's a free day
love to
off.
talk about how I feel about that. But anyways.
Amen, Erica. Amen. Every day is a Thanksgiving day. Ish.
Amen.
Yeah. Come on. I felt that one. I felt it.
Did you feel it in your shondo?
I felt it in my Candace said, no, it is not.
No. She means it. That was
She
a genuine just, no, it is not. It is genuine.
Every day is a day of Thanksgiving.
I'm done.
All right, let's jump into our first segment called Just Why. All right. And
Just why.
if you've not heard of this segment before, we talk about a experience, event, personal, not personal, whatever, that just makes you go, like just why? Hmm?
Yeah,
So,
I've
Shantae,
got.
what's yours?
Okay. I'm gonna make mine funny to talk about, kind of lighthearted. One of my just whys. One of
Mm-hmm.
my just whys is whenever COVID cases get a little high and
Mm-hmm.
people start to get a little bit stupid, please, if you please could stand in a line and stand 6 feet away from me, number one. Number two, could you please leave toilet paper on the shelf so I can wipe my ass? Also, could you back up off the hot food section? Like, there was, first of all, children running around with no masks on.
You know they're
That,
like walking balls of germs.
like, hardcore walking balls of germs. Then you have their parents who are even 10 times worse. They're like, and then you go and touch something, and I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's trash. So,
Pre-COVID, I was already like, when people did that, I was like, cough into your arm, your elbow. What are you? What is that?
Carmen,
What is that?
they don't care. They really don't care, and it drives me actually insane. Like, it. Did I say actually insane? It drives me absolutely insane. That's what I meant to say.
I hold like even before COVID, I would hold my breath and just be like, trying to get out of there.
That was me on the train coming home from work. Someone be sitting beside me and they're just like, and then I'm just like,
a bit of a germaphobe. I can't.
I'm the person who carries those cleansing wipes in her purse with sanitizer, and I mean, I'm not a germaphobe, but
Oh,
I don't like when it comes to trains, planes, and automobiles, your girl wipes down everything.
I'm
Because,
not scared of plane, trains, and automobiles,
oh, this
but I'm
girl,
scared of when you sneeze. Like,
scared of when you sneeze. You know what? Let's call it Jasmine Sullivan. Let's be like, girl, remix that. You need to make a COVID-19 version, please.
because it would be
Come
banger.
and make
It
my
would
life,
be
Jasmine.
totally
First of
banger.
all, speaking of Just Why, also, that was a very good Just Why moment. Speaking
Mhm.
of just why does Jasmine Sullivan have to be so amazing? Did you hear her new music that just dropped?
I did not. She had new music
Carmen.
yet?
Carmen. When I say now, she's cursing.
Of course, she's
Stop.
been doing that for a while, so that's nothing new.
But when I tell you it put this song, like it just makes you like, I wish she had put something like this out last year or this past May, you know?
Jasmine Sullivan is completely underrated. She
She
doesn't get
will
it.
write
She does not get the flowers she deserves. She doesn't.
she will write a breakup song that'll make your head spin.
Oh, I'm still on if I could forget
And
him.
that's so old. And that's what I'm saying. Like people
She
don't
wrote that when she was in high school.
just why are you all sleeping on Miss Jasmine Sullivan?
She
I'm
wrote that
sorry,
song in high school.
in
When she was,
high school.
yes,
First of
I
all,
have
if my
friends who
daughter
went to
ever
school
wrote a
with
song
her.
like that in high school, I'd have to be like, baby, is there something you want to tell me?
She was
Um,
signed to a label at like, was it 14? I think it was
12,
14. Yeah,
12
12.
got
Yeah,
dropped.
12. Thank you.
Got another one at 14, got dropped. And then she had one, it's kind of fizzly. Then she signed to RCA and then
Hmm.
stayed with RCA. Now she's something else. I don't know. But
I'm sorry,
I tried to
Erica.
keep up. I be trying to keep up on Miss Jasmine, but I mean, just a lot
Yo,
happened. I'm like, and then something else, something, I don't know.
Erica just posted, listen, I'm in love with another man. Jesus.
On through. She would. Listen, Erica.
Yes, come on. Come on, Seema. Come on in the room.
Thema. Okay, shout out to everybody who's in here, first of all,
Yes.
from all walks of the world, our homies that we
Yes.
know, hardcore
Yes.
supporters. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. Thank you so, so, so
Definitely.
much.
It's so
I love it.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, I am a 100% huge Jasmine Sullivan fan. Like
It's day
I
one.
all I want to do is practice her. So okay, let me back up here because my
Back
brain.
it up.
I'm gonna back it up. So
Back it
I
up.
have friends who went to school with her, graduated with her.
hmm
And so they told me, like, yeah, she's saying da 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 da, everything. I was like, what? So first of all, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
That is
And
dope.
then I had went to a Cory Henry concert. And if y'all don't know who Cory Henry is, y'all sleeping on people. And I'm
Sleeping on Cory
completely
Henry. He
disrespectful.
is the truth.
Cory Henry is just, you
The
know,
truth. The absolute truth.
Shantae, when I went, I did not know if I should stand, sit, lift my hands in worship, cry out. I wasn't sure what I should be doing. Like, and it wasn't even like a gospel concert or
Oh,
nothing.
that's funny.
Like I didn't know what I should be doing. I was just like, I cannot. I don't know. This is so orgasm everywhere.
Getting a little excited there,
Like,
Corman.
yo, and then she had popped in, and then another artist too. So he went up once and sang, and did stuff with Cory
And this
Henry, and
stuff.
then she kind of like dipped out. I don't think she was feeling trying to.
She listen,
feeling
she
free.
came to Toronto and I was like, okay, she was touring for a reality show.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, she's been hurt. She's been MIA and now she's back and she's in her feelings. I gotta go. I'm going to the show because she did almost every song. The band would stop or the
Mhm.
music, and she would just go off on her own. And I'm just like, you're in awe. Like there's guys beside me, and they were like, I'm speechless. Like this woman,
The sheer gift of artistry
like
and the
can she cut her
ability.
throat? Give me some of your throat.
That
Like
throat
if
box
you won't,
is beyond anointed. That's all I gotta say.
I want your throat to just even a morsel. Give me a morsel of your
Okay,
throat.
but see, here's the thing. That's my just one moment. Lord, what just like why like what should I be doing? You know what I'm saying? To get on their level. You know what
You're
I'm saying?
not.
Is it
That's
possible?
that's
You
the
know.
one we're not
Mhm.
ever.
Oh,
No.
don't group me in that. I believe I'm gonna be out there being dope.
Oh no, your voice,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and beyond their level. Don't limit yourself. Go beyond.
I'm gonna
Now
go
for
beyond,
me,
but small goals go to big goals. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Um,
no, go for the gusto.
yeah,
Just
Mary
keep it
J. Blige,
there.
she got some good songs, but she can't sing worth a lick. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I
who
don't
says Mary J.
agree.
Blige? Mary.
Mary, quite contrary to the
I'm
classic
not
show,
gonna sing it, but I am gonna just
tries to
say
do a
crispy
run,
chicken,
huh?
fresh lettuce, crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, wrapped with ranch dressing, wrapped in a tortilla. Let me just, Mary,
Mm,
you never came back from that. That's okay. I still love you over here. I just won't say I'll listen to her music to bop to.
mm-hmm.
I would never listen to her music to say, let me try and
Imitate
sing.
that.
No,
Yeah,
because I'm not trying to be on flat spaces, you know?
she lives in the world of flats and sharps. She doesn't believe in just being balanced. Um,
Ah, don't kill me.
I I like her energy. I like the fact that she can portray that her hurt, her pain, like she really
Oh,
makes
and
stuff.
her fashion
Um,
sense.
oh
Woo.
yes,
Mary is on fire all the time.
hello.
Oh, yeah.
So like I'm all for it, but y'all, no,
Oh,
I'm not leaving Mary alone, Seema.
we're
I'm
not
not
leaving
leaving
Mary
her.
alone.
She needs to hear the
Mary,
truth. Okay,
Mary,
you don't sing that
J.
well. Stop trying to do all them extra runs and stay in your lane. Okay, everybody can't do
Listen,
what Jasmine Sullivan can do and other people. You ain't even on like a Monica level. Okay, with runs. I
listen,
need
there's
you
a
to.
song she did with,
Oh, that's it. That's where you say.
no, Carmen. There's a song she sang.
Oh, that's where
There's a
you
song, right? That's where you need to cut it.
stop it. That's like
There
the
she
movie Hitch.
sang.
Don't be doing the Q-tip. Don't be throwing it away. Don't be doing none
Forgive
of
me
that.
for Carmen doing the Q-tip on our podcast. I didn't tell her to do it. She's just doing it on her own. Just saying.
All right,
Okay.
because you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do it somewhere,
No.
and I'm gonna throw
Okay.
them away.
So,
I'm gonna be
anyways,
teacher.
I, oh my God. Anyways, um, so Mary J. Blige has a song
Mhm,
with Beyonce, and it's
mhm.
called "Love a Woman." Have you heard of it?
I have not because probably Mary J. Blige is on it. But continue.
I'm not gonna laugh. I want you. Not doing it. I want you to go and listen to that song, and it literally sounds like Mary was being choked, like she was trying to get away from someone trying to attack her, and it sounds like she's being choked, like, ah, get off me, like it's like, ah, you need to go. I swear. First
She
of all, I've
probably
been
had some
jamming to it. The beat,
PTSD, Shantae. Don't make fun of her like that. She was
I'm
probably having some
not.
PTSD from her previous
Okay, you
marriages.
know what? Next podcast, y'all come back because, okay, why did I sound so country?
I don't know because you Canadian.
It's Erica's fault. Um, Listen, we some
That's
country
not
folk out
here.
here too.
All right
Literally, I'm
now.
not.
Y'all
Listen,
come
all
back
right
now.
now. So you need to go listen to that song. Everybody come back, listen to the song, and tell me if I was lying. I'm going to send Carmen the link after we're done so she can listen to it, because I need to hear your genuine reaction.
I'm gonna put it on Facebook or for social media.
And there's a few parts where she sounds like she's being
what?
like,
Shantae, if I listen to that, I might do a reaction video to that. We'll see. Because if I might be like, oh, pleasantly surprised. Or I might be like, girl, Beyonce ain't your friend. She did that to you.
And you know what? When it came out, was I still in high school? Was it after high school? I think it was after high school. And I never noticed it then. But now that I have an ear, because my thing was, I don't care who Beyonce is doing a thing with, as long as it's, I'm hearing Beyonce, because Beyonce, if you guys don't know, she's my queen. We're just gonna leave it there. I am the beehive, okay? I am the beehive. But and listen to it, I didn't hear how trash she was, because I'm like, oh, Beyonce. I was like, oh, the beat kind of takes control. You kind of ignore what you're hearing. When I listened to it, and it was during quarantine, I was like, they dropped this? Like, because the beat kind of like, oh, you got to listen to it. Listen to it, y'all. Listen to it.
Erica was like, boo to Beyonce.
Boo, yo! Erica.
Erica's
like, back.
Oh,
wait. Can I just do one thing? Shout out to Team Bootylicious. Ow. I had to shout them out because I said I would. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. We killed it, okay? I had to shout my girls out. Erica, you guys are so funny. Why would she do that to herself? No, yes, Seema. Yes. Why? Because it's called money. Also, Mary J. Blige was crowned like the queen of R&B at one point. So
not
obviously,
why, but continue.
Facts. But you know, when the 90s had a whole different sound than it does now. Like, if you think about it, it's completely different, right?
Real love song, like Mary J's Real Love. Like, real love, I'm talking about I like that song. I think
so do I. It's great.
But there's certain moments where she's like, and I'm just like, you just had to.
And people took it because like they're like, that's Mary.
Good thing.
She's different. And I'm like, no, that's not Mary. That's Mary. What's that called? It's low-key imposter. It's like faking it till you make it.
I'm still trying to figure out who I am, Mary. No more drama in my life. That used to be a song, and I ain't even having a major relationship.
Okay, don't get it twisted though.
No more.
Listen. 12-year-old Carmen just crying. Oh my God. The music video. Listen, Mary J. I'm not like, okay, don't get it twisted. I love Mary J. Blige. I do. I'm just saying she's not in one of my top 10.
She's not even in top 20 for me, but continue. I think it's because, and it's not me trying to be mean. It's not me trying to be mean. It's just that, you know, I have a real sensitive ear. So like I listen to stuff, and I mean, they could have been great. I was like, honey, this was not a great day for you. You know what? Like, I hear it, I'm like,
okay, see what you said there? Listen, y'all cheated. Shut up, Erica. Okay, now one of our peeps just said, Mary has bops, but just like for bopping, not for serious
looking at.
Exactly. It's songs that you can bop to that you're not really paying attention to what's actually
Mm-hmm.
how it's being said or how it's being sung. And that's what leads to trash.
And
I
on that
said it.
note, we're going to take a brief break. Back from our break, we were talking about Mary J. Blige and how she has boppers, but not like serious vocals. Did I get that right?
Don't do it.
Did I get it right?
Ah,
So
man.
back to Jasmine
Um,
Sullivan because she matters. Um,
okay, so I forgot to even tell you the title. The title of the song is called Pick Up Your Feelings.
by Mary and Beyonce.
No.
Oh, by Jazz.
You said
Okay.
back to Jasmine, so I
I
said, oh,
did.
okay.
You didn't never set the title for the other one, so that's
That's
why.
why I just said that.
Okay,
Girl, tripping.
listen. Don't judge.
I'm
I feel judgment. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm the last person to judge. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the song for Beyonce and Mary J is called Love a Woman.
Okay.
And y'all, I'm getting mad messages. Everyone's like, what's the link to the party? One
Give
second.
me a link to
One
the
second.
party.
1 second. Okay. Actually my brother-in-law. So shouts out to my brother-in-law. I love you. Let me go to my Facebook because I'm lazy. Oh wow, I'm getting way too many people.
I got
Okay.
it on the Facebook. Okay, guys, I got it on the Facebook.
Oh wow. Learning. Cool. Okay, so let me there's a lot of people who are trying to find me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, they want to watch. They're like, no, stop. I want to see you guys. I'm gonna show
Oh,
y'all. I'm gonna show y'all.
I'm here for it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, you shared your just. No, I did my just why.
oh, you know
Yeah.
what? Go to the sorry guys, I don't want dead weight on here, but yeah, okay. Okay. Go. Okay, yeah, we're ready.
All right. So, um, as I told you earlier, Shantae,
Mhm.
um, we were supposed to have this episode out for y'all yesterday, and the day we recorded, I mean, everything went
The
wrong.
worst day. Power outage.
Everything went wrong. I was like, and
You know
then I
what?
thought stuff saved, and then nah, what's that, Mr. Majestic? Um, so yeah, it's just crazy, but I'm really glad we could do this. The biggest thing I wanted to do today was also make sure we talked about, like, okay, so Shantae, I know you guys had the Canadian Thanksgiving, what, last
Hmm.
month, right?
October. Yeah.
So what is the difference between yours and then America's?
Well, what nothing really. The only thing is that Black Friday kind of transformed from you guys to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't have our own Black Friday in October. We wait till it's the Black Friday weekend, right? In November. Which is Thanksgiving weekend. Our weekend is a long weekend, but it's the food. I mean, it really depends on your culture. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we celebrate not for the fact of Thanksgiving. We celebrate to just be with family.
Right.
So it's not like it's anything different. We eat the same food.
Okay. I heard
We
somebody
do.
put in here poutine, and it sounded like it was either
We
something dealing
don't
with the bathroom or something sexual. So
Carmen's disrespectful. Um
not
don't do
trying to
that.
be, just saying that's what it sounded
You know
like.
what we need? We need a disrespectful jar. How about y'all talk about that?
I am
Um
no jars.
Listen, so poutine is fries, beef or chicken gravy or turkey, whatever you choose. I like beef gravy. and or vegetable gravy, and it's poured over hot deep fried fries and cheese curds. And you pour it so it melts over it, and it's delicious.
That
It's
sounds
so
like my
good.
family would hate me
It's
so much.
bad for you, but it's so good. But no, we don't have it on Thanksgiving. Giving. That's what I said. Thanksgiving. Yeah, we don't have that on Thanksgiving. We just have, your turkey, stuffing.
I feel bad because people be asking me like, "Oh, so are you cooking this year? Are you cooking?" First of all, no, and it's not
No, and
because
I'm
of a
not
bad
inviting
cook, 'cause I
anyone
can throw
either.
down in the kitchen. The issue is I have a very small kitchen, and
Oh,
I hate having to cook in it.
see, we have two
So,
kitchens.
oh well, you suck. So the fact of the matter is,
Oh, well, you suck. And that's that. We're an Italian household. Shouts out if any Italians ever hear this or can attest. You
crazy.
always in your house, you got two kitchens. Comment down below if you if you got two kitchens in your house.
And if you do, you also suck.
What? Girl. No, we're just prepared. Prepared. That's what that
All
is.
that privilege.
Prepared.
Okay. What do you need two
Okay.
kitchens for? Just one big one, huh?
Oh, that's hilarious. Can't.
Exactly. Flexing, Shantae. Flexing.
It's
I
not.
have two kitchens.
Well, I don't even own this house, so no, I don't. Technically, I don't have two kitchens. My family has two kitchens. I just inhabit the space. No, I just habit the space. What is it? Inhabit? Tom. Okay. Cool.
Shantae starting. Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye.
No, I don't have 8 bathrooms and a pool. If I did, I wouldn't even be on here.
Oh, so we wouldn't be good enough for the 8 bathrooms in a
No,
pool.
I'm done. No.
Is what
No, we
you
would be doing a
said.
podcast in my pool.
No. We heard it correct. We
I
heard
didn't mean that.
it
Yes, I meant it. I would not be.
correct. You know
No, I'm trash. I would be like, oh, you're doing a podcast? No.
you want me
That's
to join
lame.
your little puny podcast?
I know, right?
Of course not. I can't
Also,
be seen with the likes of few people.
listen, Mr. Oh wow, swear jar. When did I swear?
Hmm?
Well, it's a shock to me. Mr. Majestic, you can be quiet because you're the last person to say that's harsh. So that's one of my best friends. And I don't care what you say. I was right in habit. Oh, Seema, thank you. Good for looking out. You even have McDonald's. I wish. I can't stand with these comments. These comments are distracting me. I'm putting y'all down. Carmen can shout y'all out now. Y'all are great.
Oh, I know how to do it now, Shantae. Okay.
What? Do what?
Type something in the comments real quick. I can make you moderator now.
Do you want me to be polite?
Just type hi or something. I don't need you to do all that.
See,
4 score and 7 years ago that I just Shantae. Like,
wow, did you just have to say my government? Be quiet. That deserves the nickel in the swear jar. Yo, okay, by the way, guys, I really want to say this. Shout out to Rose, who is not on with us today.
yeah.
But I promise you, the next podcast, she's going to be on. And we're going to have fun.
And we're going to know, you guys are going to really get to know all of us in one, which is what I'm hoping for.
And we're going to wear ugly Christmas sweaters.
I don't own any. So they're going to
Big
wear
one.
ugly Christmas sweaters. I don't make those.
Mine's
I'm sorry.
inappropriate, so I have to put on like a really lame one from Walmart that I got that's actually made for a 4XL man. So on me, it looks like a garbage bag, but that's okay. I was desperate. I needed an ugly Christmas sweater
Oh, they
for
said
work.
you said the N word, Shantae. That's
I
why you.
said that. Oh, well, most of you are.
Erica
Wow.
said you have the whole alphabet in her name. Will you have flannel on for your ugly t-shirt? Or I mean your ugly sweater?
Anyways, so back to you, Carmen. What are you gonna be doing? Go live, you said. It'll be fun, she said. Oh, okay.
I'm enjoying this, I said, and it's true. So I will be chilling with my
Trash.
mom and my family, my
Okay.
husband and kids. Um,
Now, do you go to your mom's and cook, or you stay at your house?
I'm just coming over to visit. I'm gonna swing by my one friend's house. I typically would do Thanksgiving over there.
Hmm.
Um,
But COVID.
because they're just a joy to be around.
Hmm.
But yeah, COVID. So she's like, you can swing by and pick up some to go containers and stuff, and then go have fun at your mom's. I was like, yeah,
Hmm.
thank you, because her cooking, child, be on it. I love it.
So, what's your favorite thing that your mom makes? Favorite.
She makes these chocolate chip peanut butter cookie bars.
Oh, so we went straight to dessert. I meant food, but okay.
My favorite thing. So
So she makes these chocolate. I was like, oh, okay, we're going to chocolate. What's her favorite?
I
Somebody's
always
hungry.
go for dessert.
Listen, oh, y'all, last night, let's talk about last night real quick. Just a real quick. Carmen needed to get her life last night. Her and my sister were just being so trash. And it felt like today. Also, she was being very naughty. And I laughed so hard because I'm the one who says stuff like that, not Carmen. So you can just imagine how behind closed doors, your girl's a little bit
My favorite
nasty.
savory dish.
Yeah, your favorite dish. Yep, talk about it. I know what it is.
Hmm. Uh, anyway, shout out to my husband.
Shout out to her husband.
Let's see.
What
My
up, Sean?
favorite savory
What up,
dish
Sean?
not this month. In December will be our 10-year anniversary, wedding anniversary.
Ooh,
Yeah.
congrats.
So
10 years.
I know she's totally snitching. She's like, see, that's why I can't be them around. She be like, guess what Carmen did?
I wasn't snitching. I was just telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry,
We
Erica.
all know.
Erica. Ah. She said ding dong is her favorite entree.
Wait, mine or hers? Because if you it's both of us, to be fair. But
She ain't lying though. All right.
dry
So
stitching. Wow.
let me answer Seema's question. She said, can I throw down in the kitchen? Yes, I can. And what's
No,
your
I can't.
favorite dish? My favorite dish would most likely be, I love yams, like candied yams and some collard greens.
Mm.
But I'm like, oh, you made the yam, but you got them sweet potatoes.
Listen, it
You
hits
make
different
them
when
sweet
it's
potatoes.
Thanksgiving, doesn't it? Because any other day of the week, I'd be like,
Oh, honey, sugar, honey now. All right.
I
That is,
can't carve it.
that is, you had me at sweet potatoes. Huh?
Listen.
And for those of you who put cherries in it, stop doing that.
Ew, what? Is that a thing?
Jeez.
Wait, no. Explain this. Cherries? I've never.
Well, some of Sean's family used to put cherries in it, and I was
Yeah,
like,
but were they? I'm not
no.
gonna be rude. Okay.
No. I was like, no, they've got. I was just like, hmm.
See, I would be the person that would be like, "Oh, pass that around." I would pass it to the next person beside me. I'd be like, "Oh, you want that? Okay, cool."
We're like sitting at a big table because it's too small to fit a big table, so we all sitting around. Some at the dining room table, then others on the floor and all
Right.
that. But I
Um,
was like, why would you do this to perfectly good sweet potatoes? Like,
because people maybe they grew up with it and they wanted some sweetness and flavor, but it already has sweetness and flavor.
add cherries to it. You don't.
Or do they want like a tang? Is it okay? But quick question: is it like
It's like
cherries that
raising
are
potato
pitted,
salad. That's
or is
a
it cherries
laughable
that are
offense.
like? Is it cherries that are like in a can? Like,
That I don't know whatever cherries they decide they want to use.
ew.
And I'm just like, sir, ma'am, no.
You can keep me out of it. I don't want that. I love cherries. Cherries are one of my favorite fruits, but I
I
want it
don't want it.
whole.
Okay. I don't want it. Okay. I don't
Okay,
want
my
it.
favorite savory
Yes. What's your
is
favorite?
my mom's. My mom makes this sweet, like, okay, it's I don't even know what she calls it. She makes her mashed potatoes, but she makes it in a pan, and she will make her regular white mashed potatoes, and she, dresses it how she does. That's the
Mm-hmm.
one layer, and then the second layer is a sweet potato mashed potato style,
Sweet
and
potato mashed potato.
puts that over as a second layer, adds
Mm-hmm.
a crap ton of cheese and all this stuff. I'm not leaving out ingredients because this is one of her specialties.
Okay.
Like one of
So
her
we
like
get it.
house
She puts a lot of your favorite ingredients in that you're just like,
favorite ingredients that I'm not allowed to have on a regular day because I will.
mm. So you
um
would call me like the other time, like, I don't know why, I just wanted some milk.
Why did I do this? Listen, and whoever's watching is are most of my closest friends, so they know your girl should not be ever. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I still do. I did today. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait till it's over. Because I'm just kidding. I'm gonna make it through. Carmen, Carmen praying into a water bottle. I can't. Guys, honestly, this is what we do on our regular phone conversations. So if you think we're being fake or anything, this is completely genuine. I am this way. So is Carmen.
Yeah.
Yes, I have called her and said that I made a mistake and ate cream and I shouldn't have any form of dairy. Um, and have I told her very personal things that you would never tell your other crappy friends? Yes.
Hello? Girl, what you eat the cream for?
I'm dead.
No. Are you on the bathroom? But Shantae, listen.
Okay. Yes. This podcast is brought to you by Shantae's Hurt Feelings because my business is being
It's brought to
blasted.
you by Shantae's Movie Hall.
Wow, Carmen. You want to take it there? You want to take it there? Shantae said a bad word. I'm done. I'm done. I can't with y'all. What? Okay, I have a question for Carmen. Since y'all not giving questions yet. Carmen,
Hmm.
what is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert?
Um,
Like number one.
I'm probably gonna go with sweet potato pie.
Mine is
Made right. If it's not made right,
apple
then I'll
pie.
go to an apple pie. That's
Apple
number two.
pie, no ice cream. No. Yes, no ice cream. And then I want a second slice of apple pie. Hold on. Then the second slice of apple pie will be with the ice cream. Because
You
I
want
want
to
to have the
have a
apple
chance
pie
to
by itself.
savor the dish and then just make a beeline where you gotta go.
Right. So I can enjoy my apple pie and then die after my second piece of apple pie. And
What's your top five? Because I have a top five.
top five desserts.
Yeah, from Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just tell y'all now, it's not going to be sweet potato pie and it's not going to be pumpkin pie. They're both trash. Unless someone can make me a sweet potato pie that's bomb.
Take you off this podcast. We're gonna go to Zoom.
Wait, no. You know what? Because every because sweet potato. I don't like nutmeg. There, I said it. I don't like nutmeg. If someone could make a sweet potato pie with no nutmeg and just cinnamon,
do you like
probably
allspice?
Yes and no.
If you like allspice, you can just use a little bit of that instead.
I could, because allspice doesn't have that much nutmeg in it. Because nutmeg is in allspice.
D-Town, she cussed right there saying she didn't like sweet potato pie.
No, I didn't. I said it's trash.
It's a cuss word. You just blasphemed the name of sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie.
Excuse the heck out of me.
You. Foul on the play.
God. Well, you know what? Y'all talking all that mess. No, I don't see sweet potato pie at my doorstep.
First.
You know what? Good night. Let me just y'all rude. Okay, so my top five.
Nutmeg.
My top five would be fifth place, cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth place, chocolate cake.
Mm-hmm.
Third place,
your black card.
Those cookies, those.
What do they look like?
Hold on, the name is right there. So if I explain what it looks like, I'm gonna forget what I'm trying to say.
Are they the Russian? Are they like powdered?
No. Oh, sugar cookies. Because I love a good cookie with a little cup of tea. Delicious. We're gonna get Italian, and it's something I really shouldn't eat.
Okay, they roasted you.
Why? So why is Shantae getting roasted?
Listen, you give me your black card. G-Tel said, give me your black card. You live in Canada, so. And Erica's like, first of all, it takes 3 years for you to receive mail from the States. And then G-Tel said, and shakes the box first. Shortbread, and he's trying to help you pick out shortbread cookies.
Okay, so, all right. Okay.
I'm gonna make you a sweet potato pie, but I'm gonna make it with ginger or allspice instead whenever we get a chance to meet in person.
Or cinnamon. I like cinnamon.
Well, there will definitely be cinnamon in it. And you said
sugar cookies, then yellow cake.
Okay.
Doesn't matter but it has to be homemade. Golden, for the people who are in the States, yellow cake. For the people who live in Canada, golden. And then number one, apple pie. Like apple pie or apple crisp. Either or, your girl's down for it all.
All right, so my top five would be any cookie.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Brownies is 4. Then cake, like chocolate cakes, yellow cakes, any kind of cake. Then it would be pumpkin pie, apple pie, or actually apple cobbler, apple peach cobbler, because that's banging. And
Oh,
then
okay.
sweet potato pie as my number one. Because I love me some, when done right, apple cobbler or a cobbler with some ice cream melted on top of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
my heart happy. Makes my heart happy. It does.
You know what,
Which you guys is top
Carmen?
five,
Your
or what's
list.
your favorite?
Yeah, since y'all talking all that mess, what is y'all's favorite? Talk about it. Let's see. Because someone said they don't like to cook
Crumpet.
apple, and that's trash. Yes, I love Carmen's list. Erica, go sit down. Log off.
Thank you, Erica. You know.
G-Town Hog.
You know.
You can go and crawl in a hole and expect never to hear from me again. Wow. Wow. Okay, y'all are mean. Yes, what's your top five? Okay. Carmen, shout out their top fives. What's their top fives? If they could type fast enough.
Okay, Mr. Majestic said pumpkin is number one.
He's white, just so you guys know.
I figured.
That's hilarious.
Who's next? Y'all just shout them out. Whatever y'all like for dessert.
Yep.
Or you would wish someone made for dessert if you don't get a chance to eat it. And it doesn't have to be an American dish.
Oh, it doesn't. Bet. So, Carmen, while we're waiting for them, I just want to say that I am thankful for this podcast, our platforms to do this podcast. I'm thankful for the jerks that are in our podcast, in our live right now, talking all kinds of mess. Let's see. Oh, Matt gave his whole. So number one, pumpkin. Number two, apple pie. Number three, coconut cream pie, banana cream pie, then cheesecake. So he loves pie, I guess.
That.
Coconut cream pie is trash. I don't like fake coconut taste. Fake coconut tastes like booty hole.
What you mean? Figured I was white. I mean, you gave the vibe, Mr.
Pumpkin pie, right? Come on. So Erica, yellow cake, sweet potato pie, apple pie, cheesecake, and banana pudding. Oh, I forgot about banana pudding.
See, now eat banana pudding.
She's allergic. I'm not. So bring the banana pudding all day, every day. Someone said Oreo McFlurry, so you can go home and log off. Oh, Candace said yellow cake that I made myself. Not jerks.
Did you be throwing down in the kitchen?
Pumpkin pie is not.
I didn't think you were white because of the pumpkin pie. You just gave off a vibe.
See, I now say he's white because he's literally my best friend. So I can say it. I can say it.
I'm not gonna say I think you're a great person, Mr. Majestic.
He is. He's a dope.
Like he's be giving me a magic show.
Yes. Actually, for me to be a good friend, let me shout out Majestic. He's a YouTuber, gamer. He goes live on Twitch. His name on YouTube and Twitch is Mr. Majestic. He plays Call of Duty, and sometimes he'll hit you up with the old school game. He is one of my best friends from high school.
What consoles with systems?
Girl, all of them, and I'm not even kidding.
Put them in there. Put them in the.
Matt, give her the blast of all your stuff. There's this thing.
Not gamers. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yes, get it, Candace. I cook for Christmas.
Candace, what you be making? Let me find out. You ain't sending nobody no
Erica,
dishes.
the machine always be broken.
It
McDonald's
does.
machine, ice cream machine always is broken. Always.
Right. And I'm like, I
Oh,
guarantee you, if I walked in there, it probably wasn't broken. Y'all just don't want to be making that.
right? Right. Also, fun fact, they have an app to tell you if any McDonald's location's ice cream machine is broken.
They do.
I
See,
saw that.
that's also a problem. If they have to develop an app to be able to tell you that, then there's an issue.
There's a problem. And
Okay.
McDonald's, get your
Everyone.
life. McDonald's, get your life. Let's see. Oh, that's all he has. He has quite a bit.
Yes, good. So you don't do the Switch then? But we have PS4.
So if you didn't know, also guys, me and Carmen like to game. Sometimes.
I'll
One, another plate of food. Two, cheesecake, Oreo McFlurry. Four, cognac. Five, shortbread cookies. Good night.
Mm.
Nah.
Mm.
All unbroken.
You have a
Erica. Oh my God, I love you guys. Okay.
you have a how do I put this? You have an interesting diet that just makes your heart just hate you.
And your butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Your butt.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So let's move on. I just want to talk about one last thing here.
What's up?
And while we're talking about this, guys, put some comments in here, some suggestions maybe you want to hear for episode 3. Would you prefer another live podcast, or would you prefer we just take one of your suggestions and do a podcast about it?
Mm-hmm.
So hit us up. Yes, send me pictures, Candace. So put the question in and we'll ask it, Mr. Majestic. All right, so I had this link in the docket, Shantae. Oh no, you also wanted to talk about Meg Thee Stallion, correct?
No, do yours first.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be quick.
I had something in here because, with the whole climate of the world currently, especially our country, I find a lot of things comical.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I've been finding comical, and I apologize for the melanin challenged folk currently listening and watching and tuning in with us, but it must be said, the privilege situation.
Mm-hmm.
As COVID numbers are on the rise, ridiculously on the rise, especially here in the States. And I haven't seen any lately, but I'm wondering, do you think there will be any more freak out moments where you see people in the stores and stuff? You guys suck. I against my constitutional rights to wear a mask. The whole thing.
Wow.
So that's what I'm wondering. What will happen, and go from there. Yes, Mr. Majestic, listen to the first episode. That is our intro episode. And
yes,
you will hear everything about us, the vision.
You will find that answer, sir.
But short answer, I had an idea for a podcast. And my idea included I wanted to have a couple people in there so we could just feed off of one another and just make it fun and light and happy. And that's what we did. So what do you think, Shantae? What do you think? Because I just be like, can we get over the selfishness and just move on to life?
But the thing is, it's too difficult for people to think differently and not think selfishly. Being selfish, like, it's easier to be angry. It's easier to be a miserable type of person. It's harder to be a happier person, a more understanding person, because then you need to, essentially, you know how to break up your feelings more. If someone just gets mad for whatever reason with anything you say, that means they don't know how to process their feelings, right? So if you're trash, you're trash. There's no changing that. And I feel like we're never gonna we're gonna have people who are accepting and are very nice and stuff like that. But I feel like for us to get rid of or to stray away from people who are essentially disrespectful and don't really care, it's never gonna happen. Unfortunately, we have to have those kind of people in the world for us to learn lessons.
It's true. And that's unfortunate.
We kind of do, because if we didn't, we wouldn't know. Like, oh, I stay away from people like you. Oh, okay, I don't do what you do.
Or like,
okay,
these are the red flags my parents were talking about.
Right. That's why my parents always say, be a leader, not a follower. I get it.
If Johnny jumps off the bridge, are you gonna jump off the bridge too?
You know what I used to say? I used to say yes with a bungee cord. That was literally my answer.
I didn't say that because I knew if I would have said that, I would have seen Jesus early.
Oh, I never said how I said it. I said it in my head because
in your head. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, because my father or mother would have threw me through like the Kool-Aid man. He'd be busting through the walls. That's how I would have been busting through a wall.
Yes,
is what would have happened. But yeah, I say it in my head. I'm like, it's for me to make those decisions. Like, I'm not going to be jumping off a bridge just because so-and-so did it, but I might jump off a bridge because I feel like I want to, or if I'm if I'm safe enough to do so, which I
used to want to do bungee jumping. I'm very much a thrill seeker kind of a person. Same. That's my personality. I will try something crazy.
Same. I do it for life experiences. You got to try crazy stuff at least once.
Then I grew up, have a family, and it kind of tamed that side of me. But also because when I was growing up, I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right? And that
I know.
Like, Hillary, will
you? Boom.
And you're just like.
And then he died.
Right.
If you guys haven't seen it, watch it. Which you should. It's disrespectful if you've never seen Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Shout out to the 30 years.
Yeah. Did you read the article about Aunt Viv and him? Like
I watched the Red Table Talk.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I'm glad they came to like a reconciliation, like a, I am sorry type of thing. I kind of just wish she was more stern and mean with him. And I'm not saying that Will deserves that, but I really wanted her to be more like, which she did, but because I'm petty, I would have wanted her to be, I'm on your Red Table Talk. And you know what? But she's grown. It was, 27 or 26 years ago now that this has happened. But like, it's crazy that it took this long for there to be any form of reconciliation. Like 26 years. I'm going to be 30
You have
December.
to be ready on both ends to want to talk. You know what I'm saying?
It's a shame, though.
Yeah. It's a shame. Both parties have to eventually get to a point where they realize, okay, this needs to be reconciled. Yeah. One party has to get to the point, especially if they're the one that wronged the person, to realize, oh, I did wrong the person. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it took this long for a reason.
Exactly.
I think she really had a lot of bitterness to work through. Like a lot.
Of course she do. Her career was essentially like ruined.
Yeah.
Like blacklisted beyond blacklisted. And then you expect her, what else do you expect from her? What else do you expect her anger to be? Like what?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, however you feel, girl, let it out. Do what you want to do. If you want to be angry, you want to do whatever.
Mhm.
You have the right to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And the thing
She
is, nothing
had every
she could
right
do.
to. Yeah.
Right.
Because
Nothing she could.
she
Oh,
got like
go,
blacklisted, blast, blah, blah, blah. Hi, hey, Deborah.
Deborah, Debbie,
Oh, that was a bit of a rough one, huh?
a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just think she worked so hard to
Yeah.
get to where she was and
Mhm.
pretty much almost got like penalized for getting pregnant. That's
Yeah.
basically what happened.
But
They
already
wanted a baby.
pregnancy in that realm,
Yeah.
they don't. It's not something.
But
It's
they
not
argued
looked at as a great thing. Right.
so that's
Especially back in the 90s.
right. But that's the thing. Like if they wouldn't have wrote it into the script, okay, then that means like
Right.
he wasn't trying to head that. But the fact that you took the time to write her pregnancy into the script, and
That
then the new Aunt Viv had the kid at the end.
Did you ever? I don't know if you guys remember the episode that they introduced. I used to call her the white Aunt Viv.
Mm-hmm.
I was young. Light skin Aunt Viv.
Mm-hmm.
When she came into the picture, number one, it was awkward
It was. I was like,
because
who is this?
right,
First of
and
all,
then
this
like
is someone to
the
take dark
little
skin
joke
chick.
that Will made, it was like, nothing seems weird here. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, what? It was dumb. Um, she didn't match the sisters anymore. She dressed way more like matronly.
Yeah.
It was, you know how like, you know, Black Aunt Viv used to dress. She would slay those beautiful outfits. I
Yeah.
mean, gorgeous. And then you have
Yeah.
regular Aunt Viv coming in with a pantsuit or, you know, some outfit that looks like you're an old
I was like, sis,
lady.
you got to keep the same energy. I don't know what's going on with
This,
you, but you got to keep
right.
that same energy because you
So
showing
I
up
was
bringing
like,
a whole different meaning
I'm
to the
like,
character.
thank you. So I'm like, you went from that to this? Like,
In the comments,
uh,
did y'all watch the Fresh
it's
Prince?
on HBO. If you're American, HBO Max. If you're Canadian, it's on Crave TV.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's what you can watch it on. But yeah, that I was, and the thing is, I'm not. It's sad because I want to say I'm not surprised, but it's like, yeah. Um,
We'll
but yeah,
transition
that's.
to Meg Thee Stallion. I feel like Fresh Prince. I just kind of want to see where it goes. I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about it.
I have mixed feelings because I'm still angry for her. If that,
Yeah, I am
and I know
too.
you're like, oh, you shouldn't. They made up. I'm like, you could easily be civil and cordial with someone, but in your heart, you don't have to be at
And
all.
reconciliation doesn't mean it's just a one-time sit down. It might take multiple.
Right. She's just saying, I'm good
Yeah, that just
for
means
now.
they're okay to be in the same room and not kill each other or try to kill each
Right.
other. That's all that
Right.
means. So,
Um,
what's going on? I know you said Meg Thee Stallion dropped the video, right?
Miss Meg. So if y'all don't know, Miss Meg the Stallion, okay, hot girl. She dropped an album and a music video. The music video was called Body, featuring the City Girls. I'm
I
pretty
saw that.
sure.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet. I have
Girl,
it popped up on my YouTube.
ratchet but catchy. Also,
Mhm.
I watched the video and I'm thinking, oh, I see a glimpse of a lady with beautiful red hair, and I'm thinking, I look again and I'm like, that is not Taraji P. Henson. Y'all, Taraji P. Henson, okay, in the video with Miss Meg. And I almost was like, huh, okay. Taraji. Now, this brings me to my question. As millennials, we're mostly millennials in here. Is it weird to see someone hella older than Meg Thee Stallion, old enough to be her mama, in the video. Do you think that's weird, or is that like, how do you feel about that? Is it weird to have an older woman being like sexualized and like in that kind of video? I mean, the song's called Body, so
I feel like Taraji just be snatched anyway though. She don't be looking like she's older.
No, see, that's that black don't crack.
Come on, she be taking care of herself. So I don't find it weird, in my opinion. It'd be different if it was like an 80-year-old person or 70-year-old somebody. Then I'm like, honey,
Cicely Tyson, just
you gonna hurt your hips. What you doing?
Imagine Cicely Tyson in that video. I'd be like, Lord, what has this world come to? Let's bow our heads for Miss Cicely in this video. I would have been like, delete the video. I don't want to see my granny on the YouTubes with her boobies out. Like, no. There was also another glimpse of another person in this video, and her name is Black China, for those of you who don't know. I don't know what her profession is. I don't care what her profession is. I just feel like she shouldn't have been in the video. But that's just me. But yeah, that's all about Meg. Also, shout out to Meg making a hot song called Shots Fired, basically telling Tory Lanez how trash he is. And I commend
he's trash. And I hope more people tell him he's trash, and maybe he'll stop being so trash. Maybe he'll turn into a recyclable.
No, he's just trash. He's gonna stay there. We just want all y'all Americans to know from the Canadians, we don't want him. We
don't want him either.
We don't want him. So, oh well. But yeah,
we have to deal with enough people being stupid. We don't need that.
So shout out to Meg. We love you. I love you, and I'm proud of you for talking all the mess you want to talk.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Erica said to Taraji is single now, and she is going in. So
wait, where have I been? Taraji single?
So
stop it. Fine, unless it's Claire Huxtable. And then Majestic said Betty White up in the video. That would be a bit weird.
Hilarious. It would be hilarious instead of weird. I would be like, no, they didn't. No, this was for comedic relief.
City Girls featuring the Golden Girls. Ha! Let's see that. Let's see that. That'd be hilarious. Taraji is single. Well, no wonder, because I've been seeing her IG and it never clicked for me. And I'm like, now it makes sense. Red hair in a video, being a video vixen, you know, showing off your assets. And I'm here for it then. If that's the case, I'm here for it. Flex after relationship.
Instead of getting married and realizing he won it. You know what I mean? So
this is what I'm saying.
Kudos to her. It sucks because you were emotionally involved and.
Oh yeah, you were in a relationship. They weren't. She was engaged.
You were in a relationship to work, but kudos to her for not going further when she knew it should have been done.
Yeah. So shout out to Taraji, newly single and newly a video vixen at over the age of 40. And I love to see that, because that just gives me a hope that I will be that at age 40 plus. Sorry, she's in her 50s, no? She's in her 50s bag, I think.
So you're getting hope that you'd be a video vixen at that age?
At the age of 40 or 50. Listen.
What we're going to do, guys, is for the sake of time, we're going to wrap this up. As always, I did want to say one part that Rose talked about in honor of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
She wanted to share about the World Kindness Day in Europe from a European article. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that article, but basically the purpose of the organization, it highlights this year's theme, which is empathy. And, basically asking, and you guys can can answer this in the comments. What does empathy mean to you? Shantae, what does empathy mean to you?
Ooh. What does empathy mean to me? Um, Empathy would be giving grace when deep down you really don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, you, even though you see on the outside someone's worst,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of have to give grace to be like, you know what? There's got to be something else. Not to say that you're giving someone who's trash a second chance, but I mean, like, sometimes you just, it's sometimes they put on a facade and you just kind of have to be like, I see through that. You're, you know. So for me, it would be giving grace to people and to things. That would be
That's good.
a, a definition of a form of empathy
Empathy
for
to
me.
me means walking in someone's shoe. I think in order to have
Yeah.
empathy, as you said, you have to have grace. They both can't survive without the other. And the
Right.
biggest, I think, empathizer is, in my opinion, is Jesus. He literally
Oh yeah.
came from heaven to earth to empathize with the human condition and what we go through, how we feel, what we feel, the kind of temptations, the kind of anxiety, depression, like everything. So he knows to show more grace where he could have
Right.
just left. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
and he expects us to do the same to each other. And that's part of
Right.
love to the neighbor, is showing that empathy. And in a world that has returned more apathetic, I think is important, especially now, not just for the month of November, but just moving forward. Um, do some self reflections, everybody, and check yourself and ask yourself, am I being empathetic towards someone's situation? Am I putting myself in their shoe? It's not saying that you have to excuse their behavior, but it's
Right.
just you can understand why maybe they're acting said way, or maybe why they, turned this situation turned out this way for them, or
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Because we don't always know everybody's situation, but when you put yourself in those shoes and say, could I deal with what they're going through right now? The answer
Right.
is no. So instead of putting shame on somebody, you can show them love instead.
Right.
Erica said, empathy for me is showing that I care, especially for situations that I can't relate. That's great. That's a great
Right. That's a big
definition.
one. That's a
Hmm.
big one because a lot of people, when you go through something, 9 times out of 10, your first reaction is going to be like, you don't even know what I'm going through. You have no idea.
Yeah,
But
you
if
can't
you
relate.
show your love and to say, look, I don't know what that's like, but regardless, I'm here for you, that is empathy 100 times over.
Yes,
100 times
absolutely.
over.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what I just want to say, guys, is take away 3 ways we can implement actions of kindness, gratitude, and empathy. Gratitude, practicing gratitude will cause you to have so much more joy in your life, because the
Right.
reality is we don't have to have what we have.
Yep.
No matter how hard we work for it, there are people who work hard for it every day and still are not making it, are
Hmm.
still getting put out of their homes, are
Right.
still
Exactly.
losing everything they've had. So we are all one event away from landing up in a position where we are looking for empathy from others.
Yes. And
Mm.
that's something that the world is missing, I think, is empathy.
Yes, it's a very apathetic world right now.
Oh,
And a
yeah.
lot of that has to do with, at the core of it, being selfish.
Yeah.
Selfish
Selfish. Yeah.
at the core breeds apathy.
Yeah.
And you're selfless, and you can start doing things outside of yourself. You can start helping people, showing kindness. Someone might just need you to say hi to them, acknowledge that they even exist, you know?
Yep.
So that is the situation. So, you know, if you haven't, the rest of this week up to Thanksgiving, past
Hmm.
Thanksgiving, you see someone, they make eye contact with you. Just say, hey, I hope you're having a wonderful day. You
Yeah.
know, hey, I know I can't hug you, COVID, but just know that you're cared for. Just know that
Right.
you're appreciated. It's giving words of life, you know what I mean? So that's what I would say, just to do that. And one of the things she said too was practice celebrating the small successes in your life.
Yeah.
there's so many times we're quick to
I
think about
need,
all the negative things that have happened.
yeah,
And
I need to do that.
yeah,
And I
I
don't.
have to as well. No, I have to as well. Think about all the small successes. For me, it's like seeing my kids smile and showing that, when they love each other and help each other out, that's a small success to say, hey, I'm parenting well.
Right. Yeah.
I'm breeding love. They're doing what I'm being an example of.
Yep.
So, just this Thanksgiving season, don't make it about yourself. We can always do woe is me. We can always have pity parties, but let's do something different, something that will challenge our everyday norm, and let's, be better.
Yeah. Let's be better people. Let's give back a little bit. Give
Yeah,
back to just be like, hey, what's up? I appreciate you. I may not know you, but you know what?
yeah.
You're an okay person. You're dope.
Love covers so much in life, and if we could
Right.
just share that, that would be great.
Exactly.
Um,
I think that
let Go ahead.
I think that's a pretty good last drop.
Yeah,
Like, be more empathetic.
yeah. Be more
Uh
empathetic and show more kindness, show more gratitude.
yeah. Well,
All right.
I'm thankful for you.
I'm thankful for you too. I'm thankful our crabs crossed. Our
Paths
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 crossed.
crossed. You
I need to go to bed, y'all.
the low bed.
I'm tired.
I need to use the washroom.
Oh, so thank you so much.
Love you guys.
Black history is Garrett Morgan. Look him up. He was one of the ones who invented the traffic signal in 1922, and
Black
also
man.
the breathing device, Black Man, and it was the earliest version of a gas mask. So just look him up. Uh, Educate yourselves, people. Just educate yourselves. It's
Yep.
easy to talk on stuff when you're ignorant about it, but educate yourself first and then talk on it, and maybe we'll appreciate it more. Erica, I very well could have said crabs. I very well could have said
It
it.
sounded like she said crab.
I'm
Our
very
paths.
tired. um, but thank you all for joining us. Thank you to the live audience that we had. It was a
Thank
wonderful
you. That's the point of going
Thanksgiving.
live. The point of going live is to change the conversation, change the narrative a little bit.
Yes,
And I
and
love it.
it was fantastic. So if you end up having suggestions, drop them on our Facebooks, our posts. We'll make sure we post links to the episode once it
Yes,
drops.
I will post the link for the podcast in
Yeah.
my bio so that it'll be smooth the next time we decide to go live.
That's
Instead of going, everybody watch the link. I don't know how to do this. And then
Oh, all right. Well, thank you again. Thanks, everyone. And I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Eat all you
guys eat a
can, and
lot.
just make sure you have a designated roll home person. Get you
Yes.
roll you to the
If
car.
you're
Get you
drinking,
roll you in the house.
get your butt a drive home. Also, y'all should be home because you shouldn't be passing around no Corona. Okay, Corona is not stuffed potato or mashed potatoes and stuffing and dressing and all that stuff. Corona should be.
Erica said, suggestion: flannel versus silk live edition. We'll see what happens.
How about shirtless? I literally would be in next time. You know what? No, next time I'm gonna wear a robe. I'm gonna wear a furry robe. How's that?
Fantastic. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and we will talk to you later. Thank you for tuning in to Holla at Your Girls. You can follow us on Radio Public, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Spotify, Anchor, and you can also follow us on Google
Radio.
Podcast. Okay.
Google.
All links will be in the description box when I post this. So just tune in, like, follow, subscribe, get us our ratings up. That way we're more discoverable. All right. And we'll
Please
talk
do
to you
so.
later. All right. See ya.
Bye.